What's up, everybody? Welcome to Conspiracy Cafe, episode 54. Portal's open. Come on in, grab a drink, and let's talk about some killer chicks tonight. I'm your host, Jay, and I always feel a little funny eating a banana in public. Hope everyone is well. Hope you guys are staying safe. Joining me tonight is the one, the only, the Colombian bombshell, the Colombian queen, Miss Angela.
Thank you. Hola. How are you, everybody? How is everybody around?
What's funny already? Already cracking up. What's going on with you?
With me, I don't know. We've been a little bit lost out of the radar.
Yes. Let's get into that real quick. Let's address that whole thing and get that out of the way and move on. Okay. So for the past 2 or 3 months, I've been super quiet on social media. I haven't really put a show out or anything, and I was having some personal / health issues, so it kind of prevented me mentally from doing quite anything besides getting to work. You know, yeah. So I had some personal / health issues. What I thought was a stomach flu. I think one of the last things I posted was like, we're trying to edit this show, which we'll get into in a minute, which was I accidentally fucking erased also. But yeah, I think the last thing I wrote was oh my God, like I have a stomach flu now on top of everything else, and so that turned out not to be a stomach flu, and I'm totally fine, 100% okay.
Yep.
I have to see like some GI, some upper GI. Yeah.
That's right.
Yes, that.
I'm gonna get it.
I have to see that guy, and no. So I mean that's the reason. I'm back. We're hoping to get back on track, and there's not a lot of things I love more than doing this show, and I appreciate you guys' support, man, reaching out, and asking about me and the show, and I appreciate that. So yeah, there's not a lot of things I love more than this. So and I will be completely 100% honest with you guys. There was like a good month or two into it, I was like, I don't think I'm gonna do the show again ever. That's what came in my head, and and that is one thing about like depression and shit. Like if somebody doesn't have it, they don't understand that. You don't even want to do the fucking things you love, let alone doing the things you don't love, like going to work, and it's it gets to the point where you don't even want to do the things that you love. And I was at that point for a minute. Yeah, I'm back. Hopefully we're gonna roll from here and get back on track. And yeah, that is that. So I just wanted to get that out of the way. I apologize. I appreciate you guys for reaching out, and I apologize
that was great. That was super helpful.
Yeah, and yeah, I mean, a lot of you guys understand, and on top of all that, then the health things and the stomach things were fucking me up, and that didn't help with the whole depression. It was just a whole fucking shit show piled on top of each other, and it just finally caved in for a minute, So. All right, that is that, man. So hopefully we're back at it. So
Yep.
okay, so so we should have a lot to talk about because it's been a while. What are we drinking tonight?
We are drinking Corona.
Yeah.
But not any Corona because we have to.
We're
trying to go a little bit healthier.
No, not we. This was not my choice.
I know, but
it was what's here.
90 calories on so many carbs, so it's
No, that means it's awful.
Yeah, it doesn't taste. I mean, it doesn't have carbs, doesn't have calories, doesn't have IPA, doesn't have nothing. It's just water, but
No.
Corona.
You may as well just piss in my mouth and put a lime in there.
Ew.
You told me just a minute ago you're into that golden showers and shit.
Liar.
You don't like it?
No, I don't.
No, me neither.
Mm-mm.
No, anything.
I respect it, no, but I'm not into
You respect it?
I mean, if somebody's into that, that's what puts you wherever you want to be. I mean, that's your thing, good for you. I mean, you do you, I do me, I don't do that. Yeah, no.
Hashtag Angela supports golden showers.
No, I don't support
You were
them.
no hashtag Angela respects golden showers.
I respect what they like.
Oh, okay, wow.
It's, it's like anything. Like anybody likes something, it's respectful. If I don't like it, I don't have to be like, no, that's the person's choice.
I agree.
No,
I agree.
Probably whatever I like, that person will be like, ugh.
What do you like? You want to get into that? You were just talking to me about that earlier too,
What?
because that's how we got into golden showers. That you respect them, because you were telling me all your
I don't
fetishes
remember.
and you were telling me all your fetishes and your freak flag shit.
What for French cake?
Want to get into it?
No, this is a show. No, it's not a.
Oh, it is that kind of
Yeah.
show. Angela's a freak.
Wait, what's the show? Tiki tiki, I'm freaking the bed. Remember
Why are you
that
trying to- why are you trying to
that
change
song?
why are you trying to change the subject?
No, it was a song they used to say.
You're trying to get out of your
Chiki, and the freaking the bed.
You're
I
trying to
don't
get out of
remember
your
what
freak flag shit. Oh, that's funny. No, I'm just fucking around. We were not talking about that. But I will talk about this real quick. Hold on, let me take it.
He's gonna take a corona.
I will talk about this real quick. There was an ongoing contest before, the last show, and I think you know where we're going with this. The special listener.
No, that show never went out.
No, but that's why we're continuing it now. So
We're not gonna continue that one because that show. Remember that you erased it.
Okay, well, we're going to start a whole new contest then. The first person to comment on this
No, I'm not gonna participate in that.
On this
contest.
show-
That's disgusting.
we tried this a million times before. It gets Angela's panties, but the ones she's wearing now. This is not video. Nobody can see you shooting me a bird.
This is not shooting a bird. This is giving you the middle finger.
That's called shooting a bird, dude.
No, I didn't know they're giving you the middle finger.
You didn't know it's called shooting
Well,
somebody a
yeah,
bird?
No,
No?
I was like, I'm not shooting any bird.
Sometimes it's funny to me that like you've been here super long and
Yeah.
you speak fine for me. I love
But
the
I
accent.
don't know the.
But little sayings like super popular sayings like sometimes you still don't like that shooting a bird.
I'm
you
like,
know,
what?
Okay, so again, trying to change the subject back to not only is it the panties that she's wearing now during the show, so it's
Ew.
kind of special,
No.
Yeah, ship them overnight if you want to. So, okay, no contest. Jesus Christ, I'm trying, guys. I'll try every single show to get those panties to you. What the fuck, man?
What's
Oh,
wrong with
God.
you? Duan?
Okay, all right. So let's go on a lighter note, man. We had a good weekend. We had some fun this weekend. We went to a Marlins game, Miami Marlins game. Sorry, it used to be the Florida Marlins. We went to a Miami Marlins game, and that was the first time Angela has been to that park. And my daughter's a huge Atlanta Braves fan. Angela's
Me too.
used to live in Atlanta, so she's
Not in Atlanta, close to Atlanta.
Well, close to
Well,
Atlanta.
4 hours from Atlanta.
all right, but that was her closest team, so that's who you guys liked. And so the Marlins were playing the Braves. I'm a Reds fan, so I didn't really give a shit. And it was super fun, right?
It was super fun.
The stadium is beautiful for baseball. I love it. I love going there. They have the roof up with the AC on, and you like go up the escalator, you walk through the glass doors, like boom, you're in. You're like in the stadium.
Yeah.
Just like that.
It's super beautiful. And it's air conditioned. So it was perfect.
Hell yeah, man. Who the fuck wants to sit out? Man, can you imagine a Sunday afternoon in Miami sitting out to watch a baseball game? Like
And
for
100 degrees.
Oh, even for
On
Dolphins.
in the shade.
Yeah, even for Dolphins games, man. We go to Dolphins games sometimes, and
Oh,
that's
no.
that's not even summer, and it's fucking blazing hot.
No.
Like
But
there's,
it was super fun.
yeah, it was a lot of fun, man. You had fun. Alexa had fun. We went with our boy Dave, who sometimes listens to the show. So if you're listening, I love you.
Hello.
So it was me, Angela, Dave, and Alexa, and yeah, we had an awesome time. It was a lot of fun, and we are going back in August because I'm a huge Reds fan, and the Reds come down here the end of August, so
Yep.
we're gonna go
You're
to
gonna
that
go.
for sure.
I
Yeah,
really
and
like baseball.
yeah, she
I
was
love
loving it, man.
baseball.
She was getting into it and screaming and hollering, and yeah, I loved it. It was
Yeah,
awesome.
my voice traveled, so it was easy to scream.
Really, you're loud?
Yeah.
I didn't
We were
know.
doing a testing and you were
Yeah.
telling me, don't talk like you. No, not like that. How you say it? Talk like you, but a little bit lower.
Just a little lower than your normal
That's your normal
voice.
you.
Inside voice. Inside voice. So yeah, we did that. We had a lot of fun. We have, okay, so Angela does not know how to swim,
No.
and we live in South Florida.
Yep.
So
Well, I know, but I don't know.
yeah, no, it wasn't. So we were hanging out at her apartment last weekend and then this weekend, and she has like a nice little pool out there, super nice and just small and like covered with. It's nice. It's just nice out there, peaceful. So we've been in the pool a couple times, trying to. And you were fine, man. You
Yeah.
actually, you would be all right. You would know how
I
to.
mean,
get
I'd be alright,
through
but
it.
like I told you, I can swim where I know if I get tired or something, I can feel the feet, even if it's in tippy toes. But if I don't feel the floor, I freak out and I forget. I'm not swimming. I'm not doing anything. I'm just throwing glue, 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 down, down, down like a brick. No.
Oh
No,
shit,
I
that's
don't do
good. No,
that.
but it was nice to sit out there. We had what was it like oh, we did it for 4th of July. We had
Oh yeah.
with some chicken. We ordered some chicken wings and had some beer
Some
and
beer and
hang out by the
something,
pool, man.
by
It
the
was
pool.
cool.
No, it was quiet.
It was
yeah,
nice
it
and-
was nice and quiet.
Yeah, nice and quiet.
We
and
also
calm.
almost finished all the Star Wars.
Oh shit.
Because
okay.
I never saw that one either.
So,
Pretty
yes.
much has been teaching me a lot
So
these
y-
3 months.
Yeah, so I mean, when you're a fucking depressed mess, all you want to do is lay around. You're gonna watch a whole shit ton of fucking TV
And I was like,
shows and movies. And shit.
oh,
So I'm like,
I want
oh,
to watch that, but
this-
I never knew how.
Yeah, I was like, oh, this is a good time. And just when I didn't think that I could love this chick anymore,
I love
she
Star
fucking
Wars.
loved Star Wars. She had never, ever seen one
No.
episode of Star Wars before,
I
what,
only
a month
remember-
ago, maybe? A month, maybe.
A month.
So a month ago, she had never seen one
Mm-hmm.
thing of Star Wars. And within that month, we watched all 9.
Mm-hmm.
And then we also watched Solo. And now we're on Rogue One.
Rogue One.
But as far as the 9 main ones, she saw them and fucking loved them.
I love them.
And I was so happy. I mean, that she liked them. I mean, that's big, man.
Oh, no,
I love
no,
it.
I was super fan. I always want to watch it, but everybody told me, like, if you watch it and you don't watch it in the right order or how it is, then you're going to like it. So you have to watch it with somebody who really know how to put it for you. If not, you're not going to like it. And I love it.
Yeah, you did love it.
Yeah, I love it.
And then, we go to a baseball game. She fucking loves baseball. She's trying to order Cincinnati Reds shirts. And
yeah, with the
like,
Star Wars thing
just
inside.
every time I think you can't get better, I'm like, I'm gonna push pause here and bang the shit out of you for 2 seconds and then come back on.
Oh, we got to watch it.
We're doing a show. Wow, that'll be a show. We'll record it like you like to do. Oh my goodness.
Wah, wah. Oops.
No, just kidding. Just kidding. All right.
Only on Tuesdays. I'm just kidding.
That's the, you're kidding, but in my head, I'm like, what is today? Oh, fuck.
Monday.
Yeah,
Oh,
I know.
no.
All right.
Sorry,
Ooh,
babe.
it's tomorrow, boy, tomorrow. Oh goodness, what's the matter with you? Oh, I miss doing this, man. Yeah, I feel like we're back and we're going, man. We're gonna get. I was talking to the boys, Bobby and
Yeah.
Blades. Life happens, man. Life gets in the way of a lot of shit sometimes. So we're trying to get together and get back to the Inhuman cafes as well, and have them, and they're my co-hosts, and my boys. So we I miss doing shows and shit with them. So we got to get that back on track as well. So yeah, that's about it for. I don't want to get too stupid in this shit, but that is
Yeah,
our way.
and then you're going to bring violin and...
What the fuck are you saying?
the bring that's the other thing. I have to translate all my sayings in English, and it's not funny. In Spanish, it's really funny. Like if I say, then te traigo los violines y empiezas a llorar. If I translate it, then I bring the violins and you start crying. If you're gonna bring all your shit out.
Yeah, no, that's
I
a
don't know if that
thing.
makes sense, but now it's not funny.
No, that's a thing though. But my dad used to always do like, I know you can't see it, but he would like rub his middle finger and his thumb finger, like circle them together, rub
Yeah.
them, and would say, "You know what this is?"
Rub
I'm
it.
like, "What?" He was like, "This is the smallest violin playing the song I Don't Give a Shit."
Oh, so you guys use that
And
too.
that was what he was saying.
Okay.
And then he'd call me an asshole and go watch TV.
Okay.
If I had $1 for every time my dad called me an asshole, we'd have a studio in a mansion.
But asshole is not bad. Now
No,
they're
but-
learning with you. There is a lot of words I thought it was bad and it's not bad.
No, that's pretty bad if
It's pretty bad.
if you mean it. Like
Oh, okay.
You're a fucking
It depends how you say it.
like you're a fucking asshole. That's bad.
Yeah.
You fucking asshole. Yeah, that's bad.
Okay.
And we're like, oh, I'm sorry. I was just being an asshole. I'm sorry. So it can be
It can be
Yeah.
different types of assholes, but in the end, they all assholes.
right. It's not like you fucking cunt. It's not that bad.
Oh, I didn't know about that word either.
Oh, cunt is
Yeah.
bad.
You told me.
That it's one of my favorite words, but I wouldn't. I guess I would if it warranted it. But I like to call guys cunts. I think that's way more funny. You fucking cunt. Fuck you, you fucking cunt. Yeah, I always like to say that in an Irish accent too. Yeah, fucking cunt.
You always do the accent.
Whenever I say cunt, I try to do that. If I ever say, you fucking cunt, oh, that's not good.
That's not good. That's run to the other way. Oh, okay.
No,
thank
if I
God.
ever say that, I'm gonna fucking run to the other way. You fucking give me a Colombian necktie. Calling you a cunt. I would never call you a cunt. I would say you're being cunty. Like cunty is like, a little attitude. Stop being so cunty.
Like bitchy.
Yeah, bitchy. Cunty.
No, by the
I
time
don't
I
know,
remember
that's- I
that
don't
word,
know,
I would
that's-
be like, whatever, I don't know what you're saying. And then I tell you something in Spanish, and you'll be like, oh, okay.
No, I don't think cunty's that bad. So you're acting cunty. But to call a guy a cunt that's funny to me. But not a girl, not so much.
Oh, good to know.
Not so much. So, all right. You know what we have not done in a while, and we're gonna do right now? What the fuck, Florida?
Florida.
Okay, title of this one: A Florida man allegedly killed his mom, dad, and brother after sending $200,000 to a cam girl in Europe. Investigators say Grant Amato was kicked out of his parents' home after stealing their money to fund his porn addiction. This guy looks like a creep. Look at him real quick. Like he just looks like a fucking. He like should have fucking pedo tattooed on his forehead. He just looks creepy, right?
Right. Well, not creepy, but he looked like, actually, no, he looked like those regular neighbors.
Nah, he looks creepy to me. All right. A Florida man has been arrested after he allegedly shot dead his mother, father, and brother execution style after a feud with them stemming from his sending about 200 grand of their money to a so-called cam girl in Bulgaria. Grant Amato, 29 years old, was arrested Monday at a hotel and appeared in Seminole County Court on 3 first-degree murder charges. Authorities say Amato killed his father, 59-year-old Chad, his mother, Margaret, 61 years old, and brother Cody, 31 years old. Their bodies were discovered on Friday morning at the parents' home. Now, according to an arrest warrant affidavit from the Seminole County Sheriff's Office, Cody's girlfriend told investigators that Grant Amato had been, quote-unquote, going downhill after being kicked out of nursing anesthetist school and losing his job following an arrest. Anesthetist.
No, anesthetist.
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 No, listen to what she says, and I'm going to do it.
Anesthetist.
Anesthetist. That's what I said, dog.
Anesthetist.
Anesthetist. That school. He
What?
got kicked out of that school. He got kicked out of that school. He lost his job following an arrest. She said her boyfriend had told her he was afraid that his brother would kill everyone. An arrest report from June shows Grant Amato was suspected of stealing vials of the powerful sedative propofol from an Orlando hospital. He allegedly told investigators he hadn't been using or selling the drug, but had instead been administering it on patients who had believed they needed more comfort. He's a fucking doctor now. He was also said to have expressed suicidal thoughts. No charges ultimately appear to have been filed in that case. Unemployed, Amato had moved back in with his parents and in June started a relationship with a woman in Bulgaria through a porn webcam site. Margaret Amato had become concerned when the woman began sending mail to the family home after Amato gave her their address. According to Jason Amato, a third son who was not present at the time of the alleged murders. Lucky him, huh?
Uh-huh.
Fuck me. Yeah, so this guy met a chick in Bulgaria. He's probably talking to a fucking 50-year-old dude with pictures. And he told the chick their fucking his parents' address. And now they're getting fucking mail from a Bulgarian whore. Jason, the third son, who was lucky not to be there, also said he was aware his brother had stolen $150,000 from their father, which had included taking out a $65,000 loan on his parents' home in order to fund his addiction.
Whoa.
Grant Amato was also suspected of taking $50,000 to $65,000 from his brother Cody, as well as Cody's guns, which Amato allegedly sold without permission. All the money was said to have been sent to the unnamed cam girl within a 3-month period.
Oh my God.
In December, the family had pushed Amato into a rehab facility to treat his pornographic addiction, where he stayed for 2 weeks. Quote, after leaving the facility and returning to Orlando, his family held a meeting where he was presented with a 2-page list he would need to follow to remain at the house. End quote, authorities wrote in the affidavit.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why I got all dramatic there on that last sentence. Do you know why?
Because it's a crime involved.
Chad, Amato's father, told him he would have to cease all communications with the Bulgarian woman. Grant Amato initially agreed to the rules his father had set, authorities said, but he didn't think they were fair because he felt that the Bulgarian female was his girlfriend and they had a relationship. A real relationship, like an adult.
Dios mío.
I have a grown-up relationship. Ideos Mio is right. This guy's fucking nuts.
And the sad part is he's 29, but it looks like 49.
Yeah,
but mentally is less than that.
The sad part, his girlfriend, who he sent $200,000 to, is probably a fucking dude. Or a 400-pound fucking 13-year-old kid
There was
playing.
a lucky one.
All right, Grant Amato told investigators that he secretly continued to write to the woman through his Twitter account.
Oh.
Fucking Twitter, man. He said when his father discovered the messages on Thursday night, he kicked him the fuck right out.
Uh-huh.
Get out, you fucking creep.
Goodbye.
Cody's girlfriend told authorities that his father had called him on Thursday night and asked him to come home. When she asked Cody what was wrong, he told her, stupid fucking bullshit, before leaving. That's a good response to it. Do you know how many times a day I say, stupid fucking bullshit? Somebody passes me at work. Hey, what are you doing? Stupid fucking bullshit. Driving home. Hey, what do you do? How's traffic? Stupid fucking bullshit.
Oh, yeah,
I get here. What are we going to eat? Oh, stupid fucking bullshit. I'm just kidding on that part. Okay. So this guy said stupid fucking bullshit before leaving. When she sent him a text message, 30 minutes later to ask if he was okay, he replied, quote unquote, all okay. And that she, quote, didn't need to worry about him, end quote. That was the last time she heard from him. No more quotes. Investigators were called to the house on Friday morning after Cody's colleague and his girlfriend became concerned when he did not show up for work at a hospital in East Orlando. Seminole County Sheriff's deputies arrived at the house. They saw Cody's car in the driveway, but received no response when they knocked on the door. They called the cell phones, no response. Activated their squad car's air horn. It sounds like when you're bitching at me. Wow, wow.
No.
It sounds like a squad car air horn. Nothing. So he was not there. He wasn't responding, or he was there, but he wasn't responding. One sheriff's deputy then used his knife to open a deadbolt on the back door. He immediately discovered a horrific scene. Chad's body was laying in the kitchen in a pool of dried blood.
Oh, yeah.
Margaret's body was slumped in a chair at an office desk.
Oh.
And Cody's body was cradled in the fetal position in a garage storage room with blood coming out of his eyes.
Oh,
Both parents had been shot in the head, execution style.
wow. He really wants them dead. And he want to make sure.
You know, execution style, right? They're
Yeah,
like
it's like
turned
that.
away from you, and they're on their hands and knees, and you're pointing the gun at the back of their head. A 9mm firearm was found near Cody's body, but a medical examiner said there was no possibility his wounds were self-inflicted. Additionally, a door to the garage where he was found had also been manually closed, while bullet impact holes suggested it was open when he was shot. Based on the gunshot Cody received, he would not have been able to close the door after he had been shot, investigators wrote. The door was not equipped with any self-closing mechanism and would have had to have been manually closed, which he could not do. There were no signs of forced entry. There were no signs of forced entry at the home, and no obvious valuables had been taken, according to investigators. Noticing Grant Amato's car was missing, deputies put out an alert for his vehicle. It was found on Saturday at a hotel in Orlando, where Amato was also discovered and willingly spoke with investigators. He told, "Ooh, this is a long one. I'm sorry, this is a good one, but it's a good one." He told authorities he had been in a heated argument with his father on Thursday night about the Bulgarian woman. He initially said that he had left the home and bumped into his brother Cody, who was going home to quote-unquote straighten things out. Cody, you could tell Cody's like, I got to take care of shit.
Huh.
Fucking
But Cody's dead, right?
care. He's dead now. Sorry. But he later changed his story and said that he had waited at the house until Cody had come home. He said he came home the next day and saw police cars and a news van outside his family's subdivision, but opted not to call to check in on his family. Yeah, I drive by my parents' house and there's fucking cop cars and ambulances and fire trucks all over the place.
Yeah,
I'm
but
not
you know
gonna.
what? No, maybe this something happened, but why I want to stop?
I'm sure they're okay. I'm not even gonna call.
Yeah, they're already the fire department is there, so they're fine.
They're fine. Oh, instead he went to a local Panera and did a search on his phone for top news stories. There he found a story about the shooting in his neighborhood. When questioned about why he still would not follow up to check on his family, he replied, I just didn't want to know, according to investigators. Well, you know what, bro? I wake up every day and I just don't want to know, but you still gotta go through it.
No, especially that. That's something
Fuck.
that you have to go.
A search of this dickhead's hotel room unearthed multiple credit cards belonging to his dead brother and father. Jail records show Amato is being held at the Seminole County Jail on 3 counts of premeditated first-degree murder. He's set to be formally arraigned on March 29th, according to online court records. Public defender listed for Amato did not immediately respond to a request for comment. This fucking public defender, he did nothing to do with this.
No, you want him inside?
Amato denied to investigators that he had anything to do with his family's deaths, but was said to have acknowledged that he was the only one with both the motive and opportunity to kill them. During his interview with investigators, Amato was shown crime scene photos of his dead family and was asked if he had any remorse for their deaths. Grant Amato's response, wrote investigators, was his family had been blaming him for months for ruining their lives, stealing, and not following the rules of their home. So he might as well be blamed for this too.
So he's the victim.
Oh, yeah, of course he's the victim. And that's your what the fuck, Florida.
Wow.
Yeah, brother and fucking parents and a brother execution style. You know what? Because you're a big fucking pussy. You can't look somebody in the eye. He's probably the type of person that has a full-on conversation with you and never looks into your eye one time.
Yeah,
You know?
I mean, he, like I said, he looks like very 80s.
I'm gonna put I'm gonna put his picture up on his.
yeah, it's
on
like
the
that
Instagram, his
neighbor
Facebook.
that you know is dangerous, but you still have to keep an eye. So it's kind of like, I don't know.
He looks creepy as fuck. I would not let my kids home alone if he was next door. 100%. No, he looks like a fucking pedo. 100%.
Yeah, no, he looks weird. Yeah, that will be somebody that I will be like, okay,
Woo.
please
Yeah,
stay away.
I'll
Yeah.
put the pictures up and you guys can see how fucking creepy this
Plus,
is.
he was 29. He looks old.
Yeah, he's
Older,
just fucking
older,
creepy.
older.
All right, let's move on here real quick before we get into tonight's show. We got one new review, and I'm going to read that for you right now. This one is from Cameron Gillikin, and he says, just started listening recently. Never been big on podcasts, but you changed that completely. The all-around laughs and good times I have listening to you guys is amazing. Keep up the great work, and I can't wait for more shows to come. Rock on, guys.
Oh, that was a nice one.
That's a good one. That is a good one. Good one, good one. So, yeah, Cameron, thank you so much, man. I always appreciate the reviews, especially the written ones. They're awesome. And, yes, send me your address. I'm going to send you some shit out. And speaking of that, I know that I like my boy James, Shelly, in Australia, they never got like little packages. So I'm going to start completely over and send some shit out. Hopefully it gets to where it needs to go this time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I just want to start completely over with the whole sending out shit. Let's pretend like we never did it and now we're going to do it. So James, Shelly, I'm going to get that shit back out to you. Anyone, I have it all written down. I really, really do. So we're just going to send all that shit out. So, yeah, Cameron, thank you again. 100%. We got to do that for sure. Yeah. We got a bunch of pins and some stickers and no magnets yet. The magnets haven't come on sale again, and they're super expensive. So I need a sale.
I like the pins.
The pins are cool. Yeah, they're fun. And, yes, Cameron, thank you. I love it. Send me your address. I'll send you some shit out. Okay. Okay, so before we get into tonight's show, Killer Chicks, we were talking about something earlier that I want to talk to you about real super quick. So Angela works with kids. I think we've talked about it before. Yeah. You know, you work with kids. She was telling me earlier that she has a student, and please tell everybody what his name is. Like his legit fucking name on his birth certificate. You're not kidding. This is on his birth certificate.
No, I'm not kidding.
Right, what
birth certificate.
What is his name?
His name is Black Panther. That's his name. Black Panther is his name. And yeah, I usually really bad saying some names, and sometimes I'm really bad making comments.
Oh, you'll never forget that name.
No, but I really have to bite my tongue and down, and I was like, what?
So, I mean, you're not fucking around. His first name Black, and his middle name Panther.
Panther, yeah.
His middle name is Panther.
No, Black Panther. Black Panther
is his first name.
It's his first name.
2 first names.
Black / a little bit / Panther.
Oh, so there's like a little.
Yeah, so you can
a little hyphen
as a one name.
Oh, so all right. So his first name is. Does he have a middle name? Do you know what his middle name? All right, we won't say his last name, but his first name legit is Black Panther.
And the little kids just say Black Panther, and he just. I never watched. That's the only Marvel they never watched, probably.
Oh, we gotta watch it. It was good.
And so we have to put it in the list of the movies.
Yeah, no,
but he
for
used to do like Black Panther, so I was like,
he does the whole pose.
The whole pose, yeah.
Like
I know the pose
because
he usually do it.
Wow.
Yeah.
So
they were like really, really big fans of Black
What
Panther.
do you guys call him? Do you call him Black? Do you call him Panther? Like, hey, come here, Black. Come here, Panther.
You have to call him Black Panther. That's his name.
Yeah, but I mean, a lot of people have names that are short.
Yeah,
but
know,
especially that's a long hyphenated name.
You have to have it. If your first name is either long, you have to call the kid by their name.
What do his parents call him? Do you hear them call him? They say the full Black Panther.
Full name.
Interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, when you work with kids, you cannot call them nicknames. You have to call the first name. Especially in Spanish things, they like, you have 2 names. Usually the Spanish version call another name. You have to call the kids by the first name.
Okay, so what if I go, my name's, birth certificate is John, but it's Johnny is, Johnny or Jay here. So you wouldn't be able to call me Johnny?
No.
Yeah, bullshit. I think that's not true.
Can't. No, because how are you going to teach the kids when they go to elementary?
His name's
to write his name, John.
Okay, he knows to write his name. Yeah, John, but his name is. You're gonna call him Johnny?
No, his name is John.
Okay, but.
That's why I tell you that sometimes
if
when the parents put a lot of different names, sometimes it's hard for me.
Okay,
and it's like I change the name of the kid.
If you have a Robert in school and his parents, his name is Bobby. His parents call him Bobby. That's all he knows is Bobby.
In school, he is.
You have to call him Robert.
Robert.
I don't agree.
And we have to teach him how to write his name.
Of course, no, I get that. He has to know.
But his name is Robert.
But you can call him Bobby.
we have a lot of parents that they tell us call him like this. No, we can't. That's their name. That's how we call it.
I don't agree with that. I can agree with something like, oh, my name's Jason, but I want to be called.
Banana hammock.
But perfect. My name's Jason, but I want to be called Banana Hammock. That you can't do, of course not. But if the kid's name is Jason and he wants to be called Jay, and his parents call him Jay, you can call him Jay at school. That's his name, Jay.
Like crab back. Like crab back or yeah, crab back.
What?
Like if somebody wants a nickname named crab back.
Crab back?
Yeah, like something is full of crab, but it's in the back. How you call that? Crab back.
What the fuck are you talking about? Crab back? Crabs on your back?
Never mind.
Like legit crabs on your back?
Never mind.
Crab back. Crab back. I don't know. I've never heard it. Crab back. I don't know what it is.
It was something that it was something from Friends. It was something from Friends. The first one when you say a nickname, I say banana hammock. That was a nickname that Phoebe used to call her name when she was married with Mike. But then he changed his name for Crabback Crabback. I think it was Crabback, but I don't remember well.
Crabback.
Crabback, yeah.
Did the dude Banana Hammock? Did he wear a Speedo?
No, there was Phoebe. I just don't know Friends. Phoebe.
Oh, you're talking about the
the
show. On the show.
Yeah.
Oh, do you know?
You got lost.
Do you know why they call it a banana hammock, right?
Who? Because they use speedos?
Yeah, when you wear a Speedo like that and it's all tight, it looks like your dick is the banana sitting in a hammock. Like imagine a banana sitting in a hammock.
Oh, that's
like,
how I call it?
At Angela's pool right here, you can like look out the window legit and they have like a hammock out there and it's awesome. And imagine a big old, put it in scale, imagine like a big old 10-foot dick sitting on that hammock out there. And that's what it looks like when a dude is wearing a tight Speedo like that. So that's why I call it banana hammock.
I didn't know. I thought it was because it was the sun for, to get tan, the tan lotion.
Oh no, banana hammock is
But it's a
dick and a Speedo.
Now I know there's a big.
If there's one part of Fort Lauderdale Beach that is like it's known that that's the gay part. There's a section that is fully gay, and I like to lay out there so all the chicks aren't bothering me like every 2 minutes.
That's mostly annoying.
No, I'm just kidding. I sit out there because I like
hey, shoo, fly away.
I sit out there because I like the attention that I get from the gays. So whatever, and it's a nice, clean part of the beach.
Yeah, it is.
No, I'm just kidding. I don't lay out there, but there really is a section of Fort Lauderdale. All right, so that is a gay part. There really is.
Did I say something?
No, there really. I used to have a timeshare, and like, you walk out of the timeshare, across the street, and you're in the gay section.
Okay, and then
so we always had to go.
All the banana hammocks hanging around.
A lot of banana hammocks. Yeah.
That's
so
how
you either
know.
gotta,
You've never been there, but that's how you know.
You gotta you walk straight to it. You have to either make a right or a left. And if you make a right, you're gonna get into some of it. If you make a left, you're gonna get into some of it until you get out of it.
Yeah.
So we were like right in the middle. So we had no choice but to. Not that it's a bad thing. Like I wouldn't mind laying out there.
No.
I've been to a gay bar.
I like it.
You know what? I got more phone numbers from straight chicks at a gay bar one night than I did like 5 times at a straight bar. the straight chicks come out in fucking droves to the fucking gay clubs, man. And I got my dick sucked 3 times.
There you go.
1 chick, 2 dudes.
Oh, man. Thank God I didn't make a bet. I was thinking 3 dudes.
3 dudes? Jesus Christ. You can't even give me 1 chick? Holy goodness.
Okay. 1 chick.
Goodness, man.
Never mind. Sorry.
Whatever. You know what? If you
edit.
You know what? If you close your eyes, you can't even tell the difference. Oh my God! I'm just kidding. No, you took this way too far. You made it weird.
I made it weird.
You made it weird.
I made it weird.
Okay, so you have student, legit, his name is Black Panther.
Yeah.
I think that's awesome, and I think
Yeah.
that's great.
Yeah, that was
But
his name.
I don't think it's great that you can't call him a nickname.
We can.
You know, Pablo Escobar's right hand man was like I don't know if it was yeah, Colombian, but super dark. Like super duper dark.
Yeah.
And his nickname was Blackie. Oye, Blackie. And that was Pablo's. If you watch Narcos, he's like a big. I don't know if it's true, like he really has somebody named Blackie, but in the show,
But
They
there's
had a-
not Blackie. It's
it
for
was
us
Blackie.
say. I cannot say that.
He
that
said
word,
it
right?
was Blackie. Why Blackie? Negro?
Negrito.
Negrito.
For us, it's not bad.
No,
we
yeah,
call
for
the
you, it's
people
not bad.
like, hey, el negrito, but they're friendly.
Yeah, no, it's not.
It's not bad.
Yeah, like it's the same with gringo.
Yeah,
Like
it's not bad.
some people would take offense to gringo, like that's
Yeah.
bad, but it's
No, it's not offensive.
Yeah, you say it's not offensive.
not.
It's just
It's not
talking
offensive.
about a white person.
Yeah, it's not offensive.
So yeah, I don't agree with the nicknames. You can't call them this or that. That's silly to me.
No, we can't, especially because when you are accredited and all that, you have to call the kids. You cannot say. I call them sometimes nicknames like, "Come on, mi amor," or "Come on, gordito," "Come on, chiquita." And
Yeah.
if they hear me saying things like that, they're like, "No, you can't go. You can say it." So we have to call it by the names.
All right, well,
So if you give me a hard name, believe me, your child is gonna hear it wrong.
I just think-
Rallies is I cannot say rallies, racials.
I just think it's awesome that you say, "Hey, Black Panther, come here," and then he does the pose, the Black
Sure.
Panther pose, and then he goes.
Yeah.
And then he-
Like, go on.
Okay, we've talked enough. 40 minutes of an intro, which is normal. So we're getting right back into the swing of things. Okay, without further ado, are you gonna throw up?
No,
Are you gonna choke
I've
yourself?
been coughing lately.
Is your kuka gonna blow out?
No, I've been coughing. People doesn't know what is that.
Yeah, well, sometimes when you cough, your kuka. Remember when you were on the couch and you sneezed and you farted when you sneezed?
Oh, yes, that was the first time. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, that shit
Ew.
was funny. Yeah, we're at the point in the relationship where not
I don't
always,
smell.
but not. Yeah, she
That's
first.
the good part.
Oh, that is such a good part because if you let a silent one out in bed, she has no idea. It's awesome. She does not smell very
No.
much, man. Like if you get it right up in your nose, like something strong,
Yeah.
you can smell it.
That's why in my house always have a smell.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
I don't
She
know
does
if it
not have
smells.
a smell, but yeah, we're at that point in the relationship where, not always, but maybe like once a week, it's funny to fart, right?
Yeah.
Like whenever I fart, you laugh.
Yeah, I do.
Because farts are funny. I don't care how old you are. I don't care where you're at. I don't care who you are. Farts are funny. Okay, so without further ado,
You're gonna fart.
yep.
Sorry.
Jesus Christ. Oh, one of my favorite parts about you is that fucking laugh, man. Your laugh is infectious. Infectious.
Infection.
Okay, we're talking about killer chicks,
Oh yeah.
women who
This-
kill.
Don't mess up with them. Bad day.
Don't what? Don't mess
Don't
up with
mess
them on a
up
bad day.
with them in a bad day.
I like how you say mess up. Don't mess up with them.
You don't say it like that.
No, you say don't mess with them.
Oh.
But I like better. Don't mess up. I don't want to mess up with them, man. That sounds way funnier. I ain't gonna mess with them. I ain't gonna mess up with them. I like it. All right, we're talking about women who kill, serial killers. I haven't met a sane one yet, so this is very plausible.
You don't know.
Not only
You
is it
don't
plausible,
know.
it's facts. So,
Well,
have you ever, as a woman, like legit
imagine somebody how I can
wanted,
kill it.
wanted to kill someone?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Especially I like I like patterns and blood and shows they have all that.
Yeah, Dexter, we've been watching. It's awesome.
Dexter and before it was those old CSIs and things like that and
Mm-hmm.
horror movies and so I
Yes,
sometimes to just calm your mind and don't do nothing stupid. You can start imagining how do I kill this person. You do it so well that by the end you're just like, oof, I already killed you, so goodbye. You're dead to me.
Yeah.
You don't do that?
No, oh well, my goodness, I think about probably way more than normal. I always think of if and I read this somewhere. This is not my idea, so I'm not gonna take credit. But it was genius. If you want to kill someone, right? Like say I kill you, right? And I just put you in the closet for a minute, right? And then you send an anonymous tip to the cops. Like, hey, I think somebody was here. They look like they're burying something. What? So they come and they dig up that part. You know, whatever section they dig up, if they would. And they find nothing, right? So nothing is there. So they leave, right? So then that night, I take your body and I bury it in that same fucking spot. They're not going to come back and re-dig it up, right? Unless they see something. You know what I'm saying, though? That's kind of genius. Okay, the police dig up this spot. They find nothing. The next night, I put you in that same spot. You think
But
they're
the
coming
police
back?
is not gonna come and dig. They're gonna come with some machines to figure it out if they have something.
Oh, my God. You're ruining it. I was just trying to be...
I'm so
I was trying to give a smart scenario there with the body. Trying to dissect it like you're a goddamn CSI investigator.
no.
Okay, look, we got to get into the show. We're running late here. Okay, ready?
Okay, go.
Dude, are you ready, dude?
Are you ready to rumble?
Okay, here we go. Okay, hey guys, if you notice a change in sound just in this last instant, we had to switch studios. We went from Studio A to Studio J. Yeah, got a little late last night. We got into this, and we're just going to do part 2 tonight and get it out. But tonight we're here, so that's the change in sound. It's probably not bad. It's just going to sound different, maybe.
Just a little bit.
Just different place. It's going to sound a little different. So, having said that, finally, episode 54, we're talking about some killer chicks. Some chicks that kill. Some chicks that do some dirty, nasty killing. And we're going to get into those. So what I did, I grabbed like 7 or 8 killer chick profiles, and we're just going to go, you know, read through them, and that's it. And we'll roll through this, and that'll be the show.
All right, let's do it.
Okay, first killer chick we're talking about is Karla Homolka. Karla Homolka, she's one of Canada's most infamous female serial killers. She committed several heinous crimes against teenage girls with her boyfriend and late husband, Paul Bernardo. She went to the extent of offering her own younger sister's virginity as a gift to her boyfriend before they got married. How about that? As a child, she often witnessed her father getting drunk and fighting with her mother. She met Paul Bernardo when she was 17 years old and discovered that they had similar sexual desires. After their marriage, she would often look out for victims and lure them for her husband to rape. And she would equally enjoy the little episode they just had. She often procured sedatives from the pet clinic she worked at and administered them to the victims before sexually abusing them. So she's giving them like
like
tranquilizers
drugs.
and shit, man, and just sedatives. It's crazy. Besides her sisters, 2 other girls, Leslie Mahaffey and Kristen French, died due to the effects of the abuse and drugs that they put on. Yeah. Karla and Paul ultimately fell out of love with each other when Karla became a victim of her husband's sadistic ways. She eventually testified against him in court. While he was convicted for 2 first-degree murders and sentenced to life in prison, she got away with 12 years in prison.
That's it?
For being an unwilling accomplice.
Wow.
She later married Thierry Bordelius and had 3 children.
What?
She relocated to Guadalupe with her family and legally changed her name to Leanne Teal. All right, so a little bit of her early life here. She was born Karla Leanne Homolka, May 4th, 1970, in Port Credit, Ontario.
Okay.
Carol Homolka and Dorothy Seeger. Her father was a Czechoslovakian immigrant. He worked as a traveling salesman. He often got drunk a lot and fought with their mother, while Karla and her 2 younger sisters comforted each other. Karla was asthmatic and had to be hospitalized frequently. During her formative years, she enjoyed drawing and expressed her love for animals. She took up a part-time job at a pet shop when she was in her late teens. She was a bright student and was liked by most of her teachers. However, she was known to be bossy with her peers. Bossy. Like you. You've been very bossy lately. Just kidding. We'll get into that.
Can you
later.
please stop? Do it.
No.
Stop with the joke.
Okay, so although she claimed to love animals, oh boy. Although she claimed to love animals, she once threw a friend's pet hamster out the window, resulting in its death. She started reading Hardy Boys and Nancy Drew mysteries at the age of 12 and became obsessed with crime. As she grew up, she became harsher in her ways and enjoyed scaring her friends. She became interested in the occult and often called spirits with her friends. During her high school days, she was known to be a nonconformist regarding fashion and gave the impression that she did not care what others thought of her. Okay.
I won't mess up with her.
Mess up. I won't mess up with her. She was very bold. She did not hesitate to mingle with the opposite sex. She dated a boy named Doug and admitted to experimenting with drugs and having sex with him. She often fantasized about weird situations related to death and had once attempted to cut herself with a knife. She met Paul Bernardo at a convention in Toronto when she was 17 years old. They had sex the first time they met. Does that sound familiar to you? And they discovered that they shared they shared some sadomasochist. They shared some sadomasochist desires.
Sadomasochist.
I'm just kidding. We did not have sex on the first date. Although that.
Oh, I thought you saying we don't like sadomasochist. I'm just kidding. No, we don't do that either.
No, I don't like that.
No, I don't do that.
No, although
I respect it though. Again.
although our first date was 14 hours.
You always say 14 hours.
It was.
You started with 10, now 12,
Oh
now
no,
14.
it was. I'm sorry, it was like because we started at 1 and ended at 1, so it was 12 hours.
Okay.
12-hour date. Okay, so here are some of Carla's criminal activities. While she was dating Bernardo, he got obsessed with her younger sister, Tammy. Carla assisted him to spike her sister's spaghetti with Valium. Bernardo then raped Tammy in her sleep. This was in the mid-1990. In December 1990, the duo drugged Tammy again, this time with the animal tranquilizer halothane, and raped her again. Tammy choked on her own vomit, and she died.
Oh my God.
The incident, however, was termed an accidental death. Another incident in June 1991, Bernardo and Carla videotaped themselves as they sexually abused and tortured a 14-year-old girl named Leslie Mahaffey. Fearing they would be identified, Carla fed their victim a lethal dose. Fed her a lethal dose of Halcion. Fed their victim lethal dose of Halcion. They then dismembered the body and encased each part in cement before dumping them in Lake Gibson. Okay. No, they fucking tortured and abused this 14-year-old girl, and then she fed the girl a lethal dose of. Oh my God! I fucking did it again. A lethal dose. She fed. All right, she fed her a lethal dose of Halcyon. They then dismembered the body. This is a 14-year-old girl. They dismembered the body and encased each part in cement before dumping them in Lake Gibson.
I mean, she has the idea, they go down, dismember the body. It's hard to find, but she's 14 years old.
That's all the boyfriend, I think, Paul Bernardo. Okay, in April 92, Carla and her husband abducted a 15-year-old schoolgirl. Fuck is the matter with me, man? A 15-year-old schoolgirl named Kristen French while she was returning home. They then videotaped.
Now you're going to destroy the studio. I'm sorry.
We're trying to. Can you act professional, please? We're trying to do a professional broadcast here. Okay. No, I'm fucking with you. All right, let me start over here. 1992, Carla and her husband abducted a 15-year-old schoolgirl named Kristen French while she was returning home. They then videotaped themselves while they forced the girl to consume alcohol and submit to them. They raped and sodomized their victim before strangulating her. Kristen's nude body was found in a ditch with the hair from her head cut off. Besides murdering 3 young women, the husband and wife pair had abducted and raped another young girl, a woman who was unnamed, known as Jane Doe, who managed to survive. Carla finally had differences with Bernardo that resulted in her becoming a victim of his brutal ways herself. Carla and Bernardo were arrested for the murders of their victims in 93. Lengthy trial followed and lasted for 2 years. While Bernardo was convicted for the murders of 2 teenagers and was sentenced to life, Carla got away with a sentence of 12 years. She pleaded guilty to manslaughter, but claimed that she was an unwilling accomplice who was herself a victim. Excuse me. Although she got away lightly, the videotapes that surfaced later told a different story. Tapes proved that she was very much an active participant in the crimes. They showed her taking pleasure in sexually abusing her victims. The lethal drugs used in the murders were procured from her workplace with a lot of forethought. So, I mean, there's a little bit more of a personal life, but that's pretty much the thing of it. 12 years she got. Now she's living under another name,
and she got kids and
3 children.
She probably is a perfect housewife.
Now, she looks at her when her kid gets to be 15 years old, the same age as the girl that she literally drugged and raped and dismembered and sodomized. Do you think she looks at her daughter like, fuck, man, she was that age when I did what I did?
I don't think the person is gonna change the ways. Like, there is a saying, even if you're trying to change the stripe of the leopard or something like that, they're always gonna be the same. It's the same thing. They used to kill.
A shit leopard can't change his spots.
There you go. So she used to like that sexually. She used to like to kill. She used to like to summonize and all that stuff.
Okay, so if she was willing to let her then boyfriend rape her own sister, what do you think is going on with her own children?
Well, probably right now she's changed. She probably, who knows, changed. Sorry for the people who find Jesus, but probably she find Jesus. Who knows? But at the end, she's gonna fuck it up, and then she's gonna end up killing somebody.
Well, at the end, she's a fucking cunt and she's rot in hell. Okay, next up is Beverly Allett. Beverly Allett, English serial killer who murdered 4 children and attempted to murder several more. She also caused seriously bodily harm to 6 others. She is known as one of the most notorious serial killers of England, also called the Angel of Death.
Wow.
Remember when you told me to call you the Angel of Death in the bedroom?
Remember when you fly from the fan and do the helicopter?
Yeah, that was you.
That was the Angel of Death.
You're a little spinner up there. Okay, Allett was a nurse who worked at the Grantham Hospital in Lincolnshire. Though her motives are still not clear, it's been stated that she suffers from a psychiatric disorder known as Munchausen's syndrome, which can lead to the desire to murder or cause harm to others with the intent to gain attention.
Wow.
She committed her crimes over a period of 59 days between February and April of 91 in the children's ward of the hospital where she worked. Her trial judge recommended that she be sentenced to a minimum term of 40 years. She was eventually sentenced to 30. She's currently serving her sentence at the Rampton Secure Hospital in Nottinghamshire. BBC made... BBC.
Why are you laughing?
You know what a BBC is from porn? I'll look it up later. BBC made a dramatization of her story named The Angel of Death, in which her character was portrayed by Charlie Brooks. Okay, she was born on October 4th of 1968 in Grantham, Lincolnshire. She grew up in a village named Corby Glen. I like that. Corby Glen. Where are you from? I'm from Corby Glen. Apparently I can't say it, so I couldn't live there. Her mother works as a school cleaner, while her father, Richard, worked in an off-licensed liquor shop. She has 1 brother and 2 sisters. During her early years, she was known to wear bandages and casts despite not having any major injuries, just to gain the attention of others. That's the Munchausen's shit. She also used to visit hospitals for illnesses she did not have. This eventually led to the unnecessary removal of her appendix.
What?
Unnecessarily removed it. As she grew up, she became an outcast. She also acted violently against her boyfriend and made false claims of rape and pregnancy. Her boyfriend claimed later that she was aggressive, deceptive, and manipulative.
Yeah.
Manipulative.
Manipulative.
In 91, she was accepted into a 6-month program at the Grantham and Kesteven Hospital as they were in need of more workers. She used to display odd behavior such as smearing human feces on the walls of the nursing home where she studied. She also remained absent for most of the classes due to claims of illness, which she didn't have.
Huh.
And she rubbed shit all over the walls. Despite her poor attendance and failure in exams, she was accepted in a 6-month contract as the hospital was really understaffed at the time. The first victim whose life she took was a 7-week-old infant named Liam Taylor, who had been admitted for a chest infection. He died on February 21st, 1991, but no one suspected any foul play in his death whatsoever. Her second victim was Timothy Hardwick, an 11-year-old boy who suffered from cerebral palsy. He was admitted after having an epileptic seizure. She killed him on March 5th, 1991. Her third murder victim was Becky Phillips, who was only 2 months old.
Oh my God.
Had been admitted for gastroenteritis. Her fourth victim was a 15-month-old Claire Peck, who had been admitted after suffering an asthma attack. She went into cardiac arrest twice when left alone with Alec, and second time she died. And these, I mean, as a parent in 1991, you think you're taking your kid to a fucking safe place, a hospital, children's ward.
I mean, still now. I mean, you never expect the nurse is gonna be like
She also attempted to murder a few other children, including Kaylee Desmond, Paul Crampton, Yik Hung Chan, Katie Phillips, and Bradley Gibson. Fortunately, all 5 survived and recovered after they were transferred to another hospital, though Katie did suffer permanent brain damage. So, I mean, where's her life? You know, she took her life.
Yeah, she took her life, but no.
It was only after the death of Claire Peck that the hospital staff became suspicious of Alec, as it was found that she was the only nurse on duty for all of the children who died or suffered serious threats to their lives.
No, that makes sense.
I mean, Jesus. She was eventually charged with 4 counts of murder, 11 counts of attempted murder, and 11 counts of causing serious bodily harm. She entered pleas of not guilty to all charges.
What?
She was eventually found guilty of all charges and sentenced to 13 concurrent terms of life imprisonment.
Okay.
She is currently serving her sentence at the Rampton Secure Hospital in Nottinghamshire. It was recommended by her trial judge that she serve a minimum of 40. Then it got reduced to 30. She's listed as one of the criminals unqualified for parole. Hospital had to be closed down due to her actions. Whole hospital just shut down. To date, she is counted as one of the cruelest serial killers in the history of England. Though her motives are still not fully known, it's been stated that she does suffer from Munchausen's.
Yeah, but why you kill? I don't think that make you kill.
I don't know. I didn't either, and it said that earlier. I just thought it was you're faking an illnesses.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I didn't know. Maybe it means you want attention for anything that you're not doing. I always thought it was illness.
Kill him,
So
a
that's
little bit over the top. And kids, especially kids.
Kids, man, 15-month-old kids, and
I mean, if you kill bad people, I mean, it's not good, but
Dexter was my hero.
yeah,
That's
it's
fine.
kind of like Dexter thing. But kids, no, that's not right.
Nope, that is not right at all. Okay, well, guys, we lost Angela. She gone. Lost her to the darkness of the night. Yeah, she was falling asleep, so she had to go to bed. So I will continue the show solo till the end. And so what I have is a bunch of killer chicks with really short little descriptions and stuff. So I'm gonna blow through a bunch of those rather than do a couple more long ones. So let me start off with that. And all right, first one we're talking about is Judias Buenoano. Buenoano killed her husband, James Goodyear, according to NBC News, her son, Michael Buenoano, her boyfriend, Bobby Joe Morris, and potentially her boyfriend, Gerald Dossett. She was also believed to have been involved in a 1974 murder in Alabama and attempted to murder her fiancé, John Gentry. Buenoano was executed in 1971 for the murder of her husband. She was later linked to many other murders, mostly of people that she knew, boyfriend, husbands. She was the first woman to be executed in Florida since 1848 and was the third woman to be executed in the U.S. since the reinstatement of capital punishment in 1976. So yeah, that's a good one, man. That could have been a Florida. That could have been what the fuck Florida, actually. All right, moving along here, we're going to talk about Juana Barraza. Juana Barraza. She was a Mexican professional wrestler. She was born in 1957, and she was known as the Old Lady Killer. She murdered between 42 and 48 elderly women and was sentenced to 759 years in prison. She would beat or strangle her victims, and then she would always steal their possessions. She was caught in 2006 and found guilty of 16 counts of murder and aggravated burglary in 2008. Wow, so yeah, she's a crazy one. Let's talk about Jane Toppin. This one I've heard about. Some of these are pretty obscure. You guys into true crime and shit like that probably know every single one I'm banging out. But like some of these were new to me, but there's quite a few that I knew. Okay, let's talk about Jane Toppin. She was a nurse. She killed dozens of patients. Nickname was Jolly Jane. She confessed to 31 murders after her arrest in 1901. She would kill the victims with different combinations of medicine and chemicals, and even climb into bed with them after administering the dose. Well, that's kind of sweet of her, right? You're going to kill me, at least fuck me before I die. That would be awesome. She was found not guilty by reason of insanity, and she was committed to the Taunton Insane Hospital for life. There's a little bit more on her. There's the same kind of thing. She was 24 when she started this killing spree that started with her family, friends, and then ended up with 31 victims. Ooh. Okay, next one. Geshe Gottfried. I don't even know if I'm saying the first name right because I've never heard of this one. Geshe Gottfried. Gottfried was a German serial killer who was the last person publicly executed in the city of Bremen. She killed 15 people using arsenic, probably between the years 1813 and 1827. She would mix the poison in with her victims' food while caring for them as her nurse. That seems like the way to get in, like the back door. If you're a nurse or a caregiver or a babysitter, like, man, you're just